Hey guys, so I was really fortunate to be given a creator pass for MCM in London. The event is a 3-day event and it had been so long since I'd done an MCM that I really wasn't too sure what to expect. On the Friday I took my policewoman Bayonetta, which was the first time wearing this costume. Friday as a whole was just a lot of fun. The queue entry was pretty easy and much more organised than previous years. It wasn't so much of a pile-up, but it was such a long walk and I was so warm and so tired even after that first walk. But the atmosphere on Friday was really chilled and we mostly spent it looking around the stalls, finding all the fun photo op locations like this D&D bounty board. The Miniso plushie wall was just so cute, look at it! Sneak Energy was also at the event and they had little free samples and a reaction time game, which I was terrible at, but my friend actually won it. Aside the actual Excel Buildings food vendors, the event actually had quite a lot of its own, which is always a big win to have a wider variety of food and drink. I honestly just made cursed content as I was dressed as Bayonetta. I'd only really bought bubble tea from the food vendors personally, but the prices did seem really decent for convention food as my friend did buy from one of them. We just kind of chilled out and had fun while we scoped out the event and filmed some content and took some pictures, so Friday was just a pretty chill day. So for Saturday I went as Bayonetta 3's cat alternative outfit, which had its own problems we don't talk about. Overall though, the con was so much busier both indoors and outdoors. I didn't manage to do as much as I'd hoped to on Saturday with how busy it was. We spent actually most of the day in the autograph queue to meet Roger Craig Smith. He was absolutely super worth the wait though. He gave everyone so much time to talk, to sign things, to take photos, and his prices were also pretty affordable by convention standards. The only thing I will say is that we were in this queue for nearly 3 hours to meet him, but he was honestly talking to everyone and it honestly was worth that wait for me. We just spent most of the time chilling, eating snacks, spotting hung Sonics. He's dead! And going partly insane from random construction work that started happening when we were nearly at the front of the queue. Roger's staff were also super nice, let us film me meeting him and got some photos with him, and he held my tiny sushi roll Chris, which he thought was adorable and hilarious.
Crispy Chris, it's a little baby Chris.
Oh yeah. Okay, so just Jill, it's Chris.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I did enjoy Saturday, but it was honestly the most tiring day for me, but I'm so glad I went to meet Roger on Saturday as it freed up Sunday to do all of the fun things.
This is how it goes. Your sister's name is what?
When you find a random key and the urge to take it is so strong. But no, there's a random key. There's a random key. And there's a lot of crap. Hello. Leaving the con be like, help me. Help me. Sunday honestly was probably my most favourite day. I debuted Alastor from Hazbin Hotel. And despite being insanely warm for me, we managed to look around all the stalls. Play the cool retro arcade games, which there was so many, and they were all free to play as well. They also had this cute little photo booth area, which you even got a free print of your cosplay, which was so adorable, and I thought it was amazing. We also discovered something incredible, which I think more events need, is one of the other halls was entirely for seating other than the main stage. It had more food vendors, which I really didn't expect to see, but it was so nice to just have an area to sit and chill for a bit instead of being on like the gross floor or having to take up chairs in a panel, which is what most events have if you need to sit down.
What is that? It's the unknown.
We did some awesome photo shoots with my friend Darren and made more TikToks before we went to lunch. Catnap got drunk off the Pepsi though.
I don't want to go to con. I'm too drunk on Pepsi.
And then we just went around looking at more of the stalls, buying the merch. I do have a little con haul at the end. Found this cute little beach setup for fun photos and videos. Then there was this area which I honestly thought was just Doctor Who, but they had this amazing little Hazbin Hotel corner which was just so appropriate that I found it on the day I was Alastor. We also took a little trip around to the sneak stand, who were just amazing again, and I'm so happy to have joined the Sneak Legion. Overall, I had a really great time at MCM. The event seems to have really improved in a lot of areas, which I was so happy to see as it made it so much more enjoyable. I hadn't been to an MCM in a good few years, so I really wasn't sure what to expect, and honestly, another thing which was really helpful, they seemed to have working aircon this year, which was so nice. I didn't feel like I was absolutely suffocating or boiling alive, even in the costumes that were a little bit more warm. They also had these "cosplay is not consent" signs which were scattered around the event, which I absolutely love and support. Alastor says, "Do not touch." Thank you so much again for MCM for having me as a creator, and to everyone who made my MCM so much fun and memorable, and I hopefully will be at the next one.